Just check we're all right. Yeah, it looks all right. That's nice and tidy. These videos look awfully familiar, don't they? So, good evening. Welcome to my next vlog. This one is actually a very good one. It's a giveaway. And it's not a bad one for my first one. All you need to do is keep watching this video, obviously, and subscribe to the channel, and you will win yourself a really good prize, especially as it's my first giveaway. I think it's quite a good one. So I think it's quite a good one as my first one. Looking to try and get as many subscribers as I possibly can. Obviously, otherwise it'd be pretty silly for me doing this. Oh. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Man United, Chelsea, FA Cup and all that. Anyway, enough of the football. So, my first giveaway, guys, really exciting. All you need to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel and comment giveaway in the section below. Then you'll also be automatic. It's a Monday, I'm struggling to get my words out. So, all you need to do is comment giveaway, like I've said, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That is literally all you need to do to be automatically entered, there we go, into my giveaway. Now, the prize this week is awesome. And considering it's my first one, I think you guys will be lucky to get this. This is a Strixon 3 iron, so a utility iron, ex-demo, only been hit about 4 or 5 times indoors. So it is immaculate, as you can kind of see here. There he is, lovely club. Now I've actually played with one of these, and they're beautiful. But I'm going to give this away to you. So all you need to do, like I said, is subscribe to the channel and comment giveaway. One of you guys will be winning this. I will post for nothing. I'm not going to be tight and tell you you need to pay for postage. None of that malarkey. So yeah, get subscribing, guys, because there's plenty of more of these to come, I tell you. But yeah, there it is. I also forgot to say, where is it? There it is. Comes with a fancy little head cover. So it's definitely worth subscribing to this channel, guys. I've got some really cool videos planned coming up as well. Also another reason why you want to subscribe. But yeah, so a Strixon utility iron in 20 degrees, regular shaft. It's going to one of you guys when you subscribe. My winner will be announced in 2 weeks' time. So get sharing, get subscribing, get commenting, and you could be in with a chance of winning it. So the second part of this video is generally just me having a rant. I've been watching the Genesis Open, which I'm sure some of you guys have as well. Well done to JB Holmes for winning it. Justin Thomas, been brilliant all weekend. In fact, all week. And just lost the plot on the final round with a really tough day for him. But that's golf. It happens to the best of us. And the worst. But yeah, congratulations to JB Holmes, because it was a fantastic win and a great start to his season. So, one thing that has been brought up a lot, even last season and many seasons before, with JB Holmes especially, and players like Cantlay and things like that, is slow play. Now, this is something that I've actually been a little bit hesitant to speak about, because everyone's opinions are so different in golf. And I don't want to upset anyone just yet. But I'm going to say something anyway. Slow play. Something that really grates on me on a golf course is slow play. And it's not just a specific group of golfers either. I think this stems from kind of youth players and seniors. So when people turn around and say to me it's youth or it's just seniors or it's just youth or it's just ladies, it's total rubbish, because I've seen several different groups of golfers be slow. And sometimes you just can't help it. And I think this is again where certain opinions get kind of overridden, really, is you've got to think about when you're playing. If you're playing at a weekend, on a Saturday morning, it's not going to be quiet. You're not going to get a quick round of golf in, especially if there's a comp on through the summer. It's not going to be quick, so don't go there expecting to whip round in 3 hours, because it's just not going to happen. On the other hand, I do think this stems from the top. So you see a lot of these players like JB Holmes, Cantlay a few months back on the tee for what felt like an absolute lifetime. This really doesn't help, and I appreciate they're playing for a lot more at stake than us. You know, if they're playing for millions and millions of dollars or pounds or whatever, it's their livelihood, it's their job. I appreciate that. But at the same time, they'll stand there, they'll do interviews about how they want to try and move the game forward, and they'll do things like stand on the tee for a lifetime. They'll read putts that are not simple, but they'll read putts for like 2 or 3 minutes when they've got it sussed already. It's almost like a bit of gamesmanship. And I understand that's sport sometimes, but there's gamesmanship and then there's just taking the mick. However, do I think it's ruining the game, and do I think it's stopping people playing? My answer is actually no. I think there's an actual deeper problem to golf still, and I don't think it's slow play at all. Now I think there's a bigger issue, like I've just said, in golf, and I think that's actually the hierarchy in golf clubs. Now I've not obviously been involved in golf as a club, I've not been in a committee, so I can't really say what it's like, but I've been in similar situations with tennis clubs, squash clubs and things like that on committees and all sorts, and unfortunately there are some senior heads that are so stuck in the ways that worked 20 years ago, they don't move from it. Like every sport, golf is evolving. Golf is desperately trying to get new people playing, and I really think that slow play is a fraction of the problem. Some golf courses are still in the kind of stone ages when it comes to things like allowing juniors to play with seniors, things like this, lowering senior memberships and raising standard memberships to make up for it. To me, that is nonsense. That is absolute nonsense. If anything, you should be making the junior memberships and the full members between 20 and 40 cheaper, because these guys are your future. I'm 25. Managed to get, I've literally just joined Stover actually today, so they've done me a fantastic deal, and that's what golf clubs need to do, is they need to actually adjust to A, the financial climate of this country at the minute, because this country is going a little bit loopy, and B, think about it as a business rather than just a club. Think of it as a business. Look at what other businesses do. You actually are prepared to lose a little bit to gain more in terms of quantity of custom or just members or whatever it is. They're prepared to get it cheaper just so they can get quantity. And I'm not saying free memberships for kids, seniors pay maximum. That's not what I'm saying. I think golf clubs just need to be a little bit more lenient. Things like the second club membership, that's fantastic because it allows people to obviously join a couple of clubs at a time. The second one is slightly cheaper. It's starting to happen. Golf clubs are adjusting. I'm not saying golf clubs aren't, but they need to keep going. They just need to keep going and not be afraid to actually lose a little bit to gain quantity. This is how every other business works. Look at like retail. Look in the retail world, Sports Direct. Things are so cheap, but they sell it at quantity, and that's the way the business runs. And I think, without being silly, you don't want to give away and not actually make anything on individuals. Instead of trying to make money on every person, look at the bigger picture. If you've got a golf club around the corner that's charging you about 1,100 quid a year, decent golf course, fairly quiet, seniors in the morning, no one in the afternoon, perfect. Or you've got a golf club that is really friendly, fairly steady, busy periods like every other golf club, but it's 500 quid. I can tell you now, anyone under 30 or even 40 is going to go to that one. Now I can kind of speak from a kind of experience in this kind of aspect because I've been a member of, this has been my second golf club in the Devon area. There are so many golf clubs around here, and there's actually quite a few that I would like to join. To be honest, Stover wasn't at the top of my list, but because they've been so accommodating with a few of us and got us quite a nice price, it's a no-brainer for me. It's round the corner from me. I can go and nip and have a round. I can do a bit of filming as well, which they're happy for me to do, which is awesome. And this is what golf clubs need to do. I've got a couple of friends that have joined, like Torquay Golf Club. They've done the same. They actually, for one of the guys I know, has been a member at Bovey Tracy Golf Club for years. Wanted to play, his wife is a member at Torquay, wanted to play there as well. They don't do second club memberships normally, have never done that. However, they turned around and said to him they would do him a set price for the 12 months. Fantastic. Never done it before, but they appreciate this. A new member wanted to play golf at their golf club, so they do him a price, which was reasonable as well, So it's, golf clubs need to start doing more of this. I find it frustrating. Dainton Park is one, and don't want this to be a plug for Dainton Park because it's not, but Dainton Park are brilliant. They've got so many good little schemes. They've got range memberships, peak time memberships, all sorts. And I think that's how clubs need to progress. I was a member of a squash and tennis club for years, and that was the same there. No, it's this for a full member, this for a junior, no budging. It's just getting silly, They start offering things like discounts for students. Fantastic, gets more youngsters in. Military discount, still great because it gets people that would be playing squash in the army and things like that in. It's great. Sports are doing this. Look at football. Football is pretty much free for kids now. Apart from obviously when you join a club outside, but it is pretty much free in schools. They can go and do a football after school club. Costs them nothing, maybe a £5 or whatever it is, I don't know. But schools will pay for it. And golf can maybe even go into schools, I don't know. But I think golf just needs to start looking at these top sports like golf, rugby, and think, well, how are we getting juniors in? They ain't charging parents to play. It's simple. And that's one of the reasons why I'm turning pro. I've coached squash and tennis. to an okay level. It's nothing amazing, but I've been assistants and things like that, and I've actually done squash coaching as a business of my own. And I approach schools. Schools are really keen to get involved in new sports. They really are. And it amazes me that golf, especially in this area, I don't know about the rest of the kind of the UK. So comment below if you know any local schools in your area that do golf, because I'd love to know. But as far as I'm aware, the schools in the Devon area do not do it. And I think it's such a shame, especially where we are. You know, South Devon, there is, from what I can think of, top of my head, like 10, 11 golf courses within an hour of here. Loads more than that, just 10 from what I can think of. And not one of them, not one of the pros, not one of the assistants wants to go into a school and just do a bit of chipping practice on a field or whatever it is. You know, you can teach golf without having that much space. You really can. It doesn't have to be. And there's plastic golf balls and there's all sorts that you can adapt your learning to. And again, it's that word, adapt. Golf needs to adapt. So yeah, rant over. I think golf needs to adapt. It's starting to. It needs to get quicker, and having the guys on the telly being slow probably doesn't help. But you've got to think of the bigger picture with them. Sometimes they are playing for a lot more money. They're paying for their lives. They're paying to pay the bills. They're playing to support their family. It's a job for them, you know. I think you'd do the same. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think. So comment in the comments section below about what you think hinders golf and why it isn't growing. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know. You will be seeing my final part of my course log with Smithy here, golf. Gets extremely close in a couple of birdies in the last part, but make sure you go check all the other parts out, because I don't think it actually budges from one up or whatever it is. It's so close. It was a great match to have. Go check that out. Final part will be going up in the next couple of days. Don't forget my giveaway. Subscribe and comment giveaway below. Get involved, guys. I'll speak to you soon. See you later.